Okay, so I'm gonna save, and I guess we're gonna continue this maybe another time. This is quite a long case. September 7th, 311, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not! You stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May? No,
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask me then,
For starters, how did you become so totally whacked? Okay, let's see if we can examine new things. This guard's monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May here. Smile for the camera. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep?
This woman is impossible to talk to. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer.
Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Let's go to the hotel. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel. Ha, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater rep, as they say. Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. We will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss Maya hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry a scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gateway Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Okay, so this guy needs a photo of the man. Let's see what we can find here. Looks like Forensic is taking the day off. Detective Gumshoe nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a work through. I doubt there's any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to look around, though. Maya's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Maya's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Maya. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Maya cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Some of the files are missing. Nah, I'm just imagining things. No, they're not. Okay. So I've been to the hotel. Let's go back to this guy. Grossberg Law Office. Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? Hello? What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the back. DL-6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. That looks like Maya. And Maya. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah, let's swap the photo. Because that's a picture of a man. Also, wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah, it was a painting of the fisherman. Wasn't it a very memorable painting? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Filled with expense. Nothing looks out of place. This. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Table for clients. An elegant... Okay. So I think we're done here. Let's go back to the bellboy and show him the picture. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that's the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about him. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore an affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb about this. So now let's go back to the detention center.
You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, and it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you have a spiky heart.
That doesn't. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. No, don't shave your head. Have a look at this.
Oh, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where did you...
Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close. The affidavit. Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who is most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to the murder your little friend was missing, I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Bluecorp.
Red? White? Information gathering.
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White myself. Can you tell me where Bluecorp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Okay. Bluecorp. Let's go there right now. September 7th, Bluecorp, Inc., CEO office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was quite inquirably asking the title that you go by. Oh, right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, was it? Right, I see. What is this guy? Some sort of JoJo person? I mean, obviously he's not. His name is Red White. But he looks like a JoJo. Which is interesting. I'm gonna put on record right now. I've seen 3 episodes of JoJo. Made no sense. And I have not watched it at all. I couldn't. People are like, oh, it's the greatest show on earth. I don't understand. How is that the greatest show? Anyways, Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Bluecorp. You know, corporate expansion official. That's not what CEO means. Chief Executive Officer. My business dealings bring me into contact with an elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not... It's great because it's a meme. I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Bluecorp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary. What a shock it was to hear what she's done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid for answering phones, not tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in Miss April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details, such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, please put me on the witness stand, although I doubt you're capable of doing that. Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Hold the phone. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That's right, there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen a painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer. No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grodyburger. What? Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grodyburgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, Why is it that this painting is of his hang here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Okay, so he won't let me examine any more things. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Bluecorp sign instantly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Impressively line of trophies. Judges, special runner-up, best participation, judge corporation award, special good try prize. The word judges and special kind of stand out. He's probably strong-armed them into giving him something. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. Oh my, it's quite the thing. This painting was, until yesterday, hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. Why does White have it now? It's hard to imagine a few possibilities. I think that's it for examining in the room. Oh, view. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Okay, he won't talk to me for anything else. Let's go back to the law office. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Let's start with examining his photo. I guess not. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was it? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for her defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled by something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So I paid Bluecorp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Bluecorp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? That's why you act suspicious. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Bluecorp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years! All because of the DL-6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Mia's because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? Is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium. Her name was Misty Fay. Fay. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have records, something of what she found. Okay, so now let's go back to our office. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. It's hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues here. Maybe I should have another look. So let's go back to the bookshelves. All these cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? GL, so it should be A to I. A, B, F, Misty Fay. That's Mia's and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yes. I have tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I have determined to find the one who made my mother blame herself this way. Using the powers that run in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press, this parasite who makes his fortune on threat and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Let's see, J through S, nothing much here. Well, no harm is the end in S, suicide, ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the record. Let's check one more time. Just T to Z. I know, W, White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Okay. Let's go back to him. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. The pictures are gone. And nothing else to view. Okay. Bluecorp. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Blackmail. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Okay, so I can't talk to him. So let's present him with this. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia, she had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know that you did this to the politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening to coerce hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Excuse me. What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. We won't be needing an escort, for Mr. Wong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point a finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I'll have friends in the local lawyer association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they'll make you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Oh my goodness. I actually thought that I'd be done chapter 2 by now. Gosh, this is a long story. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. Wright's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright? Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great, did he let you out of detention? Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What do you mean, you... I explained what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. It has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Well, you could cheer me for court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. But wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyways. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I'd end up on the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. We're gonna go one more. I'm gonna finish this story.